Pinterest inspired room decor DIY. That's a mouthful. I know you guys like these kind of videos, so I thought I would film another one, and this time I've got 5 different DIYs for your room. If you guys like this kind of video, then definitely give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And if you're not subscribed already, then definitely hit that button down below as well as on the screen here. So without further ado, let's just jump right into the video. So for this first one, we're going to be creating the famous galaxy bottles. So what you're going to need is some bottles, some food colouring, water, and something to mix with. So I'm just pouring a little bit of water into the bottle. I'm not really doing this by any measurements. And I'm just taking some food colouring and also just dropping a few drops of that into the mixture. Next, you're going to need some cotton balls. I actually found that using 3 cotton balls at a time is probably the best. And you basically just want to take the cotton balls and fill up the water with this. Next, you're going to take some glitter of choice. I'm using silver, and I'm just popping that into the bottle and then using my brush to kind of mix the whole mixture together. So once one layer is done, you want to move on to the next colour. So I'm just shoving some more cotton balls in and then adding some water. You want to add the water just so that it barely covers the top of the cotton balls. Then I'm going back in with some red food colouring, and I'm just popping a few drops of that into the mixture and then just kind of slightly, really gently mixing that together. Then I'm adding some glitter once again and just again really gently mixing that in to kind of distribute the glitter into the mixture. And basically this is all you do for the whole process. You just basically add some cotton balls, add water, add food colouring and glitter, and mix it all together. And I love the gradient of the different colours all mixed together. I think that the purples and reds and blues worked really well for this, but of course you can use any colour mixtures that you like. You can actually put these mixtures into any size bottles. You can even make it into pendants if you like. I really love this DIY. I think it's one of my favourites. I just think it's really cool and awesome. This next one is just some really simple wall art, and what you're going to need are some CDs, some black acrylic paint, a pencil, and something sharp. What you want to do is you want to take a paintbrush and just cover your whole CD with black paint. You can use a few layers to make it as opaque as you want. Next, you want to sketch out your mandala kind of design, and I actually went for something quite simple so it's easy to scratch out. So you want to take your sharp object and you just want to basically scratch the design into the CD, and it's just going to remove the paint that you placed, and it's just going to reveal this really cool design that you drew out. I think this is such a cool DIY. It's so simple, but it really adds that Tumblr-esque theme to your room. For this next one, you just want a plain candle and you want to boil it so it melts. Be careful when you're doing this, of course. If you're underage, then definitely ask an adult to help you. Next, you just want to take a teacup and basically pour the candle into a teacup. To keep the wick inside, you want to take 2 toothpicks and just kind of balance it on top of the teacup so that as the wax dries, it kind of sets in place. And just like that, you've got a really interesting candle that you made out of a £1 candle. I think this has such a kind of Alice in Wonderland vibe to it, and I love it. This next one is a plant pot revamp, and basically if you have any cacti or succulents or just any plants in general, you can actually basically revamp your plant pot. So what I'm doing here is I'm just covering it with some white acrylic paint. And then for this first one, I'm just taking a Sharpie and just putting some dots all over it. This design is so simple, but I think it really goes with my room and it's super cute. And for the second one, I went with something more intricate, and basically what I'm doing is I'm just cutting out strips of masking tape and then placing that over the plant pot in a cool design. Doing this is just basically going to preserve that bottom color of white underneath the masking tape. I'm then reaching for some blue acrylic paint and I'm just mixing that in with the white. And with this, I'm just basically painting the whole plant pot and over the masking tape that we placed. Once you peel the masking tape off, you're just going to reveal this really cool pattern. I think that this design looks like it took a lot of time, but it actually literally took you about 10 minutes. For this next one, you're just going to need an artist's canvas and a whole load of lipsticks. So basically I'm just covering my lips with this lipstick and I'm just kissing the canvas. I really love this simple DIY. I feel like it's really appropriate for Valentine's Day coming up. So that is all for my DIY. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then definitely give it a thumbs up. It helps me out so much. If you guys want to check me out on any other social media, then my Instagram, Snapchat are Rocksaurus, same as my YouTube, and my Twitter is Rocksaurus with a 1 on the end. And again, don't forget to subscribe and share this video if you enjoyed it. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I'll see you very soon in my next one. Bye!